Hey guys, this is David again with Atlanta's Chimney Caddy, your educational chimney sweep, trying to help you stay safe and efficient in the way that you use your fireplace. Today I want to talk to you about clearances to combustibles. Year after year, the chimney continues to be the #1 cause of home fires during the winter months, according to the National Fire Protection Agency. And that's a sad thing because it's very easily preventable. Of course, the more obvious reason is because people tend to not sweep their chimneys as often as they should. And yet a lesser known and just as big a reason is because people don't maintain proper clearance to combustibles. What do I mean by that? Well, objects have what's called an auto ignition temperature. You may be more familiar with the term flash point. That's a temperature at which spontaneous combustion occurs. That means it just bursts into flame without a spark of ember or a flame to start that process. What happens is the heat that comes out of the fireplace lowers the auto ignition temperature of objects that are too close and just causes them to burst into flame. Think about a toaster. If you leave bread in the toaster for too long, it will burst into flame. Now, if you time that process, let's say you get the toaster hot, you drop a slice of bread in, and you wait till it bursts into flame, and let's say that took 3 minutes. If you got a second piece of bread and drop that into the toaster for just 10 seconds, pull it out, drop it in the toaster again the next day for 10 seconds, repeat this process, in 18 days, you will have another piece of bread that bursts into flame. And the reason for that is because during that course of 18 days, you accumulated 3 minutes worth of 10-second intervals. Now, just because the bread cooled off for 24 hours doesn't really mean anything. Each time that bread goes into the toaster, its auto ignition temperature is lowered. And when it comes out, it stays right there. It lowers again the next day, and it just keeps getting lower and lower. It never goes back up. So the reason why that's important is because if you put a piece of furniture that's too close to the fireplace opening, and very often I tell customers that they have something in that state, they say, "Oh, I'm not worried about it. It's been there for a long time. It's never caught on fire. It's not going to." Well, not necessarily. It just apparently hasn't been in that toaster long enough yet. And so I give them that toaster illustration to help them to understand that they do need to move it. So what is a safe clearance to combustible? Well, I'll show you really quick. This is the fireplace opening right here, and you need to maintain 6 inches. Anything that sticks out more than 1.5 inches, which would be this right here. And here it looks like we've got about 7 inches. Up here, we've got about 15 down to the opening. So this is okay. You need 12 inches up, 6 inches to the side. Anything that sticks out more than 1.5 inches. Probably what's a bigger concern though is when people pull couches and chairs really close to the opening because they want to feel that heat. Well, there you need to maintain 36 inches, and that 36 inches essentially goes from this side over here, fan it at a 45-degree angle. Anything that it runs into, if it runs into, now you can see this bookshelf is definitely within 36 inches, but it's outside that 45-degree zone, and so it's okay. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you learned something here today, and I want to see you stay safe and efficient. So if you think you need to have me come out and check out your chimney, make sure you're in good shape and get it swept and ready for the season, give me a call. My number is 770-422-2339, or you can check me out at chimneycaddy.com. Thank you.